Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be filming a super fun video. I have no idea what kind of look I'm going to do today. I'm just going to look at the palette and we're going to see what speaks to me. This is the Conspiracy palette from the Dawson and Jeffree Star collab. This is what she looks like right here. Super fun and beautiful colors. So if you want to see what I come up with, make sure to keep on watching. Don't forget to thumbs this video up and let's just jump right into it. Alright, so to start this video, I'm going to be going in with a little bit of Diet Root Beer, and I'm just going to be using this on a Wet n Wild fluffy crease brush. And this is the biggest crease brush I think they sell in this 99-cent line. But I'm just going to be using a little bit of Diet Root Beer, and we're going to be putting that in the crease. And then we're going to be going in with a little bit of this beautiful neon yellow, which is called Food Videos. And we're just going to be blending those two together. So today we're going to be using the Conspiracy palette. It is worth $52 and it has 18 shades, which are mattes, metallics, and foils. Now when I got to this point of filming, when I was adding on the yellow shade, it actually started turning like a mustard. And I didn't really like it, so I decided to start over. So I'm just going to be going straight in with Food Videos the second time around. And I actually prep my eyes using my favorite concealer right now, which is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose, which I believe is an online exclusive. Without adding that brown shade in the crease, this actually makes that yellow more vibrant, obviously. When you mix Diet Root Beer and a little bit of Food Videos, it actually starts to create this mustard colored, which is not what I was looking for. I really didn't know what I wanted to do, but I decided to wipe it all off and start over, so that is what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you guys what I do on both eyes. So we're just taking a little bit of Food Videos, and we're just packing it in right there. You can use your finger or a little synthetic flat brush, an eyeshadow brush, but I decided to use this blending brush. That way I can blend it into the crease. That way it's a little bit more quicker. So that is just what I'm doing here. Okay, and then I'm going in with this beautiful like a teal color. It's called What's the Tea. So this one is very powdery. This is the most powderiest shade I've used so far in this palette. I was so not really sure what I wanted to do because I kind of wanted to use a little bit of Trisha, but I also kind of want to use pigment. But I decided to go with this because it's a little bit more pastel-y. So I went ahead and used that. There's a ton of fallout with this shade. Maybe it's just the brush, but I didn't have a problem with Food Videos when I was using the same exact brush. So I'm just going to be blending this on the outer half of my eyelid, and then blending it up in the crease, and then blending the two shades together in the middle. That way it looks nice and seamless. So at this point it looks nice, pretty, it's pastel, but I want it to be a little bit more pigmented. So I actually started going in with my finger, which I figured that helped way more. As you can see, there is a lot of fallout, so I had to fix some foundation after. But my foundation is all on, I just don't have concealer on yet, which I'll do later on. Okay, and then moving on to the face, I'm just going to be going back in with that 16-hour camo concealer from e.l.f. in the shade Fair Rose, I believe is what it was called. And I'm just using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and we're just going to be blending out this concealer. Now, I know the concealer is very light, but once you put your bronzer and your blush, you can't really tell that it's too light. And then I also did take a little bit more of the foundation and just put it over top, that way it blends it a little bit better. Just to also cover up the fallout that I could not get it off, but I ended up being able to cover it with both of those. And then when I went in with one of my favorite powders, which is the Coty Air Sponge, this is in the shade Extra Translucent. And I'm just going to be patting this all over the face. That way, if you're outside this Easter, your makeup's not melting off and it's not slipping and sliding everywhere. So I went ahead and pat out my expression line on my forehead, and then I went ahead and baked it with that translucent powder. And then I'll do the same thing around my nose, my T-zone, anywhere that I get extremely oily. And then just taking in a little small brush from Shim's Glam. This is a small contouring brush. We're just taking a little bit of that powder and dragging it underneath the eyes. Now, if you're going to be taking flash photography, I definitely will not be using this powder because it does give you flashbacks. So just keep that in mind when selecting the powder when you're doing your makeup, especially if you're going to be taking some photos. And then we're just going to go back in with the shade, this is a new shade. So we're going to be going in with Ranch. Now this shade is so pigmented and beautiful. I fell in love, guys. So I'm just going to be putting this in the inner corner and then dragging it up a little bit into the eyelid, into the shade Food Videos, just so everything looks nice and blended and give a little bit of sparkle. So now taking a small brush, I'm going to be using some of the Food Videos, and we're just going to put this underneath the lower lash line. And I'm going to have to build this shade up just a little bit, just so it's nice and vibrant like my eye makeup on top of the lid is. So this is what it looks like so far. And then I did have some fallout, so later I'll go back in and I'll swipe it away. But we're just going to be doing that on both eyes, and then doing the outer part of my lower lash line with the shade What's the Tea, which is the teal blue color that we used. And we're just going to make sure everything's nice and connected. And then we're going to go in with another brush. So this is the brush I used for the shade What's the Tea. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend it all together. Okay, and then we're going to be going in with my eyelash curler. I got this from Claire's when I first started makeup, so it's probably like 6 years old, maybe more. But I'm just using it to curl my eyelashes. That way they look nice and like they're not straight, they're actually curly. So that is what I'm doing. I'm just going to be using one of my favorite mascaras, which is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and the shade Black, I believe. So I'm just going to be taking my time, trying to make my eyelashes look full, long, and that's what I'm doing. And then I'll do the same thing on my lower lash line, trying to avoid getting it on my top of my eyelid and any mascara on the bottom, because that'll make it more difficult. So I'm being very careful, trying not to get it on my face. And that's the end of today's look. Alright guys, so that is going to be the completed look. I went ahead and curled my hair using my Infinity Pro Conair wands, which I actually filmed a review using it, so definitely go check that video out if you like the way my hair turned out. I did the same exact way as I did in that video. I really like the way the look turned out. I definitely want to play with more colors in the palette. So if you want to see more looks with it, definitely give this video a thumbs up and tell me what colors down below that you would like to see me use. Remember, you guys are beautiful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!